Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Unapologetic Skincare and Beauty and I'm Stephanie.
Ain't shady, baby, I'm hot like the prodigal son.
Today we're talking about 10 weird things that are causing your acne that you probably never thought about before. So weird things that are causing your acne, right? So number one, the gym. Usually we think of the gym as being a good thing to do. We should be working out, we should be active, and typically it does help our skin look better. It makes us sweat, so it pushes out all the dirt and oil and grossness that's in our pores. It also increases the blood flow to our skin, which makes us look healthier and glowing and just better in general. But what happens while you're at the gym and after you leave the gym is very important for your skin. If you don't make a habit of doing a couple extra things during your workout and after your workout, you're going to see that you're breaking out more. So while you're at the gym, never, never touch your face when you're at the gym, never. And I see people do it all the time. It drives me crazy. I mean, I've done it, but it drives me crazy. It's so bad. So those machines that you're using, the weights or the cardio machines, they're covered in bacteria from other people's hands. And yeah, I know you're supposed to wipe off the machines after you're using them, but how thoroughly are people really wiping off those machines? So they're covered in bacteria, which then gets on your hands, and then when you wipe your face, like the sweat off your face, you're transferring the bacteria that was on other people's hands and then on the machines, and now on your hands, you're transferring it right into your wide open pores. And your pores are open because you're working out and you know your face is warm and your pores are just like open and ready to accept all that nasty bacteria you're shoving into it. So when your face is sweaty, never use your hand or the back of your arm or even the shirt that you're wearing to wipe your face off, because it's all just disgusting and covered in bacteria. Some gyms do provide towels to use, but if they don't, just grab like a hand towel out of your home linen closet and use that to wipe your face down, but make sure that you're washing it every time after use. So don't put the same sweaty gym towel back in your bag and then use it again the next day, because we're talking about the same issue at that point. So always get a clean towel from your linen closet, bring it with you to the gym, and then wash it and bring it back with you. When you are done working out, the first stop you should be going to make is to wash your hands. So washing your hands directly after you leave the gym or right before you leave the gym is going to cause any of the bacteria that you have on your hands to be cleaned off, because it's really easy to remember not to touch your face when you're at the gym, but it's a lot harder when you're like in the car driving home from the gym or at the store after the gym to continue to remember not to touch your face. So always wash your hands right after you're done working out. When you get home from the gym, the first thing you should be doing is washing your face. Now, too many times, and I'm guilty of it, we come home, drop our bag, and go to make a shake or go to make some lunch. Or we're tired, so we sit down and watch TV, or we get on the phone with a friend. And the first stop you should be making is the bathroom to wash your face, because all the sweat and grossness and just all the stuff that was pushed out of your pores during your really great workout is now just sitting on your skin, and it's getting ready to kind of sink back in and cause a new whole infection and agitation. So if you cannot shower right after you're done with the gym, at least wash your face. And if you can't do any of that, at least bring some wipes to the gym with you, like throw them in your gym bag and wipe your face off with them after. That's the least you can do. And get to a bathroom as soon as possible and wash your face. Number two, your pillowcase. I know, your pillowcase, it seems something so benign and innocent, but it's covered in disgusting stuff. You should be washing your pillowcase every 2 days at least. You don't have to wash your entire sheet set every 2 days, just your pillowcases. So I make a habit of pulling them off my pillows when I'm doing laundry, and I'll just throw them in with a load of laundry, wash and dry them, and then put them back on. But every 2 days at a minimum, you should be washing or changing your pillowcase. When you sleep at night, everything that's on your face or your hair is transferring onto your pillowcase. So if you have hair product in your hair, the hair product's transferring to the pillowcase. If you sweat at night while you sleep, which people do, that's transferring to the pillowcase. Anything that is on your face or your hair or your hands is transferring to the pillowcase, and then you just kind of let it sit there and fester and multiply, and you continue to sleep on that pillowcase night after night after night, and you go to bed with a clean face that you've put so much work into with your skincare routine, and then you're just laying on a really dirty pillowcase. If you have animals that sleep with you, I guarantee you they are just walking all over your pillowcase. If you think that they are not, or this is not happening, I promise you it is. So if you do have animals that sleep with you, I would try to change your pillowcase every single day. If it becomes hard to keep throwing it in the washer, then just keep a couple extra clean pillowcases on hand so that you can change those out, because obviously animals go outside, right? Or in a litter box. So they have some of the most disgusting thing like on the bottom of their feet. So try to change it every day if you have animals who sleep with you. And if you think they are not walking all over your pillowcase, I promise you, they are. Number 3, your makeup brushes. Oh, this is a big one, and I don't think enough people realize how important it is. Trust me, I hate washing my makeup brushes and sponges. It is one of the most menial, boring tasks ever. It takes forever. It takes like 25 minutes to wash my brushes. It takes another 20 to wash the sponges. It just takes forever. And I don't like doing it. So I actually have to schedule a time every single week to do a deep clean of my makeup brushes. So every single week you should be deep cleaning your makeup brushes. That means using the soap and water and cleaning them all out and letting them dry overnight. But every time you use your makeup brush, a really good habit to have is to have one of those sprays on hand, like a makeup cleaning spray. And after you finish using it, just spray the brush off really quick. Take a tissue and wipe off the makeup that you just put on by using it, and that's going to keep them kind of clean and sterilized a little bit throughout the week before you can get to your deep cleaning method. It's going to make your weekly cleansing of your brushes so much easier and shorter, and it's also going to keep your brushes much more cleaner between your deep cleaning days. See, if you have an active breakout on your face, that breakout is teeming with bacteria. And when you put your makeup on, you use your makeup brush and you rub your makeup brush all over your face and all over that breakout. So at this point, you're spreading the bacteria all over your face, but the bacteria is also transferring onto your makeup brush. So you put your makeup brush down and then you wash your face at night. The next morning you get up, you put your makeup back on, and you use that same makeup brush that has literally been spending all night and day just getting to know each other and creating a whole colony of bacteria that's sitting on your brush, and you proceed to put that bacteria back on your face. So it's very, very bad, and enough people don't realize that cleaning their brushes is one of the most important and easiest things you can do to avoid breaking out. Number 4, your cell phone. I'm sure you've heard this before, but have you ever taken one of those biology classes where they say like your cell phone is dirtier than a toilet seat? Well, it kind of is. Everything you touch gets transferred to your phone when you pick it up. Then you place it right on your face, which is disgusting now that you think about it. Just imagine like you're in a public bathroom, right? And you have your phone, and then you put your phone down, you do your business, you get up from doing your business, and do you wash your hands first, or do you grab your cell phone and like put it in your pocket, or grab your cell phone and put it in your purse first? You're probably grabbing your phone first before you're washing your hands. So a good way to avoid having a bunch of bacteria on your phone is either to take an antibacterial wipe to your phone often, I mean like every day or as often as you can think about it. Try to keep it clean, wash your hands after the bathroom, the gym, etc. Or to kind of like avoid the interaction of the bacteria on your phone to get on your face at all, try using Bluetooth headphones. This will kind of eliminate the threat of having your dirty phone touching your face ever. This has really helped me actually, especially like in this right general area here where your phone sits. I don't even use my phone like that anymore, especially when people do this, right? So they do this and they like hold it, and then you'll see all this like acne here. I don't even use the phone like that anymore. I just use Bluetooth headphones, and it's been a really, really great, not only acne killer for me, but it's a time saver because now I am hands-free when I'm on my phone and I can do so much more. Touching your face in general is awful. As a rule, you should never be touching your face. Never, unless you have clean hands and you're washing your face and putting your skin products on. When you wash your face and when you do your skincare routine is the only time all day long you should be touching your face. Unless you get one of those like annoying nose itches, and then okay. You will find, and I'm a big culprit of it, like when I'm editing a video, I will sit sort of like this and edit, and I don't even want to do it now because I've been so cognizant of it, but I have a lot of breakouts right here. I don't have them here. I don't have them anywhere else, right here. And that is literally from my face sitting in my palm while I'm on the computer. So I have to stop that now. I really have to stop that. In general, you can be somebody who sleeps on your hand or on your arm. Don't touch your face. It's very hard. This is one of the hardest habits to break, and this is one of the hardest lifestyle changes to make. But imagine your face is lava, right? Your face is lava. Don't touch it. Your hair products are another big culprit. Anything that goes in your hair is meant for your hair, and it's not meant for your skin. So you will find that a lot of people break out in this general area, especially during the summer if they're putting a lot of gel or products in their hair, and then they sweat and the products kind of like melt down their face, so they get broken out here and on their forehead a lot. It's unfortunate, but there's no really way to avoid it if you want to continue to use those hair products. And it's not just during the day, it's also in the shower that prevention can start for this. So the last thing you should be doing in the shower is washing your face, because some people go in and the first thing they do is wash their face, and then they put their shampoo in and their conditioner, and sometimes they'll let their conditioner like sit in their hair for a little while for a little deep conditioning method. And as your conditioner's sitting in there, it's dripping down onto your face. So what you're doing in the shower could also be causing some issues for your acne. Always make sure you're washing your face last. That way you're walking out of the shower with a clean, bare face that's the perfect canvas to now go in and put all your skincare products on without there being anything left over from like your conditioner, any hair products you put on while you were in the shower. And if you're showering before bed, try to make sure your hair is completely rinsed out and clean before you get out of the shower. I know some people, like I said, like to leave conditioner on their hair and leave a little in to continue the conditioning process, but now that stuff's gonna transfer onto your clean pillowcase and your face is gonna roll all over it all night. So before you're going to bed, try to make sure your hair is at least rinsed out, or put some sort of like wrap or cover on your head before you go to bed. Number 7 is overdoing the skincare products. I am all for like the extra skincare routine. I mean, on any given night or day, I'm using between 8 and 12 products in my routine. And that's fine, because it's taken me almost a year to develop that skincare routine where I've tried every product on its own to make sure it wasn't causing me any interactions and to make sure that it worked well with the other products. When you have a skincare routine and you're building one, you really want to have a one in and one out policy, which basically means you're only trying out one new skincare product at a time. This way you can see if you have a bad reaction. So if you're using a product and it makes you break out, you know it was that product, instead of introducing 3 new products at once that you're trying and then you break out and you're kind of in the dark about which one of those products actually caused that reaction. So always have a one in and one out policy when trying new skincare. Also, some skincare products can cause interactions when used together. So you always want to check your facts, look into every product you're using and check the interactions, because there's certain products that shouldn't be used with other products. So really do your research and take your time to develop a skincare routine that works for you. It's going to be a lengthy process and it might seem like overkill, but I promise you in the end, when you have a skincare routine with all these products that are working harmoniously together and with all these products that you know are not causing adverse effects, you're gonna be really happy, because now you're gonna have a set routine that works for you, that you don't have to tweak or mess around with. And if you do want to introduce another product in, you can do that knowing you already have an established routine that doesn't cause interactions. That way, if that new product causes some problems, you'll know not to use that product anymore. Number 8, extreme temperatures. We kind of have come to the conclusion now that extreme heat is bad for your skin. It rushes blood to the skin, it causes inflammation, and inflammation's not good on your face when you're talking about how you want your face to look. So that's why they say don't, wash your face in extremely hot water. It can cause problems for your skin and it can over dry your skin as well. So you always want to be sure, and that the same goes for your hair and your body. When you're in the shower, I know that taking a boiling hot shower feels good. It's one of the things that I miss the most now that I've kind of transitioned into being more aware of what's good and what's bad for my skin. But lukewarm water is the best. Hot water is going to dry your skin out, dry your hair out. It's going to cause your oil glands to think that your skin is so dry it needs to produce more oil, and more oil is going to cause clogged pores, and clogged pores is going to cause acne. So washing your face in hot water, taking a shower in hot water, could be a huge cause of why your skin's drying out and overproducing oil and causing acne. Blasting the AC in your house or in your car as well can also cause over drying of the skin. skin. So any kind of extreme temperatures you just want to stay away from because they cause your skin to dry up, they throw off your pH balance, they throw off your moisture balance, and they trick your skin into thinking that it's dried out and needs to produce extra oil, which it probably doesn't. Going out in the sun without sunscreen. If you still in 2018 think it's okay to leave the house without sunscreen on your face, it's time for you to change your thought process. This is probably the worst thing you can do for your skin. Out of all these, this is the worst thing, not only for acne, but for everything. The sun causes premature aging, it causes hyperpigmentation, it causes inflammation, which leads to a whole number of other skincare conditions and concerns. You know, besides skin cancer, which is the worst one of all. UV rays degrade and deprive your skin of its youthful quality. It breaks down collagen and elastin. It dries out your skin, causing the moisture barrier to be degraded and interrupted. A compromised skin barrier plus extra inflammation plus dried out skin is the perfect breeding ground for a host of bacteria that's going to turn into a really, really ugly breakout. Use sunscreen every day, every time, without any exceptions. If you're just going out to take a drive, put sunscreen on because the sun is going to reach your skin through the windows. If you're just hanging out in your house and there's a possibility you might walk by a window, make sure you have sunscreen on. If you're wearing makeup and you think that's protecting your skin from the sun, it's not. Put sunscreen on underneath it. Use products on your skin that lessen sun damage and decrease hyperpigmentation. Alpha-arbutin is a good one that gets rid of dark spots and hyperpigmentation from the sun. Alpha-lipoic acid is an antioxidant that's really great for your skin and improving any damage done from the sun. There's tons of antioxidants out there that feed your skin and nourish your skin and help prevent damage done from the sun. So do your research and grab some of those and start using them daily. And last but not least, hormones. Hormones. Weird, right? I hear people all the time saying they have hormonal or cystic acne, but then they go on to try a bunch of topical products or cures to treat their hormonal or cystic acne, but when you listen to what I just said, hormonal acne, hormones are inside of you, and if hormones inside of you are causing what's happening on your face, then really topical ingredients are only going to take the healing process of that acne so far. You really have to take a look at what's inside that caused a hormonal imbalance, that caused you to break out with this terrible cystic and hormonal acne, and you have to kind of treat that as well. Androgens are responsible for causing acne. They're the male hormones, basically. Thanks, guys. Which is why as a woman, you see yourself breaking out more during that time of the month because your androgens are elevated during that time of the month. If you have hormonal breakouts and you have a hormonal imbalance, you're going to see yourself breaking out in these places, right? Mainly on the lower portion of the face. So on the jawline, on your chin, around your mouth, on top of your lips, on the cheeks here. And that's because if you are a man, that is where you would have a beard. And so that's why you see the acne represent itself in that area when it is hormonal acne. Personally, when I began to break out with cystic and hormonal acne, I didn't know what was happening because I had never experienced that before. I'd always had pretty clear skin, just breaking out every once in a while during my period. So I didn't know what was causing it. I had no idea. It was a very hard time because I was trying so many things and they weren't working. So finally I went to the dermatologist. They tested my hormone levels and found that I was quite high in testosterone. They gave me a pill that reduces the testosterone, and since then my acne, it's been about 4.5 months now, the hormonal acne has almost completely gone away. So I do suggest if you're having this stubborn hormonal acne on these areas that you go to a doctor, talk to a medical professional, and get it figured out and see if you do have a hormonal imbalance, because they can give you something that treats that imbalance at its root, which will then show as an expression in your clear skin that your hormones were off and you are fixing it. If you want to hear a story about my hormonal acne struggle, see pictures of how bad it was, and then find out how I got to a place where I'm so much happier with it and it's almost completely gone, let me know. I can make a whole video about it. It's quite a funny story. It's funny now because I'm not in it anymore, but it's funny because I was going for so long not knowing what was happening, why my skin was acting this way, why I had these huge, like, under the skin pimples that nothing I used was touching, and how I kind of then went using topical as well as the, you know, the pills that I got from the dermatologist, as well as a little bit of a diet change to even out my hormones and then, you know, heal my skin. I've also had some really good experience with products that now take away the scarring that I encountered from having acne for so long and not being able to do anything about it. So it's a pretty funny story now, and it's a good one, and it might help some of you out there who are kind of struggling with the same thing. So give this a thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want to see a video like that. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it shined a light for you a little bit on some things you might be doing that you've never thought could be causing acne problems, and you never thought could be actually the culprit of why you're breaking out and why you can't seem to get out of that cycle of breaking out. If you like what you see, please go ahead and subscribe. I do a lot of skincare videos, and I do makeup videos, and I do true crime videos. I do all sorts of things. So if you like it, subscribe. Let me know in the comments that you're here and you're with me, because I really appreciate all of you who continue to come back and watch my videos and hang out with me. You are the real MVPs. As always, stay kind and stay beautiful, and I will see you next time. Bye.